I have a question for you, sir. But before I ask my question, I'd like to say a few things. What makes a franchise quarterback? For me, it's different. Growing up, we saw the Elways, we saw the Brett Favres, we saw Peyton Manning, the Tom Brady's. The list goes on of great quarterbacks. Obviously, you want to put some black quarterbacks in there, the Randall Cunninghams, the Warren Moons, the Steve McNairs, right? We've seen these guys be franchise guys and lead their teams to Super Bowl appearances or Super Bowl wins. But you always would say to yourself, if I had to start my franchise with a guy, it'd be one of those guys. It would always necessarily be one of those guys that somebody names. Well, times have changed. The quarterback position has evolved in a way that I don't particularly like, but I can accept it because of what the game is now. So my question to you is, Fang, who would you start your team with and build around? Would it be Jalen Hurts or would it be Lamar Jackson? Jimmy the Super Intern, could you read off some stats to me in regards to what their touchdowns to interception ratio is, their rushing? I need all of that stuff.
Do you want to answer first?
So
I'd like to answer first, and then you can go ahead. I'm sorry, Jimmy.
Jalen Hurts got 18 touchdowns to Lamar's 13, and 10 interceptions to Lamar's 5. And what else?
Rushing.
Rushing. Attempts, Jalen's got like 2 more attempts. And Lamar Jackson's got like 160 more yards. He got 570 yards.
What about the touchdowns?
Jalen Hurts is up by
Jalen
like
Hurts
2.
has 11. And
11
Lamar
rushing
Jackson
touchdowns,
got
right?
5.
What about does it have QBR there?
I think.
Don't think
Jalen-
so?
I think
Does it
they
have
do.
passer rating?
Lamar
No,
Jackson
I
like
don't
a
think so.
68, right?
Does it have completion percentage?
That I think so. No, not a percentage.
Okay.
Oh
So
yes, it does. Yeah. He's Lamar Jackson has 68%, and Jalen's got 67.
okay, so they're pretty much the same type of player, if not the same player. So that's why I asked this question, because I feel that both of those guys are very similar in regards to, I don't think that they're great throwers of the football, either of them. I think they're great athletes.
Mm-hmm.
I think that they don't process the game that great, but I do think that they have great instincts. I think Jalen Hurts has shown some moxie in regards to being able to make some big throws in the fourth quarter and lead his team to get some wins.
That's ultimately why
Right.
Jalen Hurts would be over Lamar Jackson.
So you would pick Jalen Hurts over Lamar Jackson.
100%.
Okay.
Because-
And that
because
so
the-
go ahead. I don't
Because
want
the
to.
team could actually lean on him.
Got you.
Like you see it when you watch the games.
Yeah.
They lean on him to help win these games.
Right.
Lamar Jackson, don't get me wrong, he's a good quarterback in my opinion, but he's no Jalen Hurts. I don't like your quarterback ultimately has to be the team captain, the team leader.
Right.
And I think Jalen Hurts is just way better at that than Lamar Jackson.
So out of the two quarterbacks, obviously that they both signed 2 big deals, you think that Jalen Hurts is more bang for the buck?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
And I see him having more longevity, health wise, also over Lamar Jackson.
Here's another question for you. If the quarterbacks were swapped, would the team still have the same success?
I don't think so.
Do you think the Eagles would be worse?
I think the Eagles would be worse.
Interesting. And thank you for your answers. The reason why I asked this question is because I don't know if I agree. I don't know if I agree with not the last point, but I don't think that I agree that Jalen Hurts would be the guy that I pick. There's just something about this kid that I think, like I said, I think he's think he's mentally strong. We've seen that he doesn't really give you much in press conferences. He's a very default type of quarterback when it comes to his answers and his demeanor, which is great, right?
Elway.
Yeah, it's what you want to see. But I just don't look at him as this impressive thing that people say. Like, I watch him play, and even against the Bills, I said, it's not good. He's okay. He's not great.
Well, neither one of them are great.
Yeah.
I'm not. I didn't say that. I didn't say neither one of them.
But you have to be out of the two. You have to pick one.
Out of the two,
yeah.
You know.
I think I would take Lamar. I would take Lamar because I think Lamar has more upside to be more of what I would prefer. Pocket passer, a guy that has a big arm that can be able to make the certain throws. I think you can work him better into being that than Jalen Hurts can, because I just think that from a skill set, from a physical skill set, Jalen Hurts is limited. Lamar Jackson isn't. He has the talent. It's just that he has to kind of fine tune that stuff. And I don't think that being on Baltimore is doing that for him. I think he would need to go somewhere else to be able to really unlock his full potential. So I think I would pick Lamar.
I'll take Jalen Hurts over Lamar goal line any day.
Yeah, because that stupid play that they do.
Any day.
That's just a cheat code, bro. It's like a game genie. I don't like it.
It works.
They're gonna ban it next year. You know that, right? Ban it. Ban it. Just like if you beat me 3 times a season. Ban it. Ban it. It's not football. I don't know what that is. I don't like it.
Works.
I don't like it. No, nothing the Eagles like. Do I like?
I don't know why, but I just don't see I think Lamar Jackson is a little more reckless, in my opinion, with his style of play.
I agree.
And I see him hurting himself. I see him
getting
hurt.
He's done it before. Yeah.
Like I see it happening again.
Yeah.
You know, that style of football isn't, don't get me wrong, isn't that, healthy.
Yeah. Listen, I agree. I'm not, there's no right or wrong answer here. It's just more of a conversation. But you're going Jalen, I go Lamar. We'll see how this kind of works out in the next few years.